All my students love Kahoot, and so do many of the teachers I train. You can easily find Kahoots, but sometimes I want my students to play something specific. Some special grammar point or some vocabulary point rather than doing the boring exercises from the book. But all I can find are Kahoots which are not really 100% perfect. So I've spent hours and hours creating my own Kahoots. Now with AI, you can do it in just a few minutes. Hello, I'm Christoph, and today I'm going to show you how to create Kahoots with ChatGPT in less than a few minutes. So let's start. The easiest way to start is going to Kahoot and downloading their template. I'll show you how. To find the Kahoot template, all you need to do is go to create a Kahoot. You can just say a blank canvas there, create a canvas, add a question, and then here when you have at the bottom you will see import spreadsheet. If you click on import spreadsheet, you can download our template. Just download the template and then you have the template. That's all you need to do. Once you have that template, you need to open it in Excel. If you don't have a ChatGPT account, you'll have to create one, which is totally free, and I'll show you how to do this. This is the website for ChatGPT. By the way, all the links are in the text below the video. You can have a look at them there. Also, the prompts are there. If you don't have an account yet, all you have to do is click on sign up and sign up for ChatGPT. You can use your email address or you can use Google your Google email address to log in and create an account. So here we are at ChatGPT. Now the first thing you need to do is create your Kahoot. If you already have a Kahoot, good for you. But we're gonna make ChatGPT do all the work. It's not so difficult. So imagine you have some students and you need to give in some prompts. And you want to practice some grammar. Let's start with present perfect versus simple past exercises. That's your core, and we want to have gap fill exercises with multiple choice, and we want it for B2 or let's say B1 level students, and the students are teen, so let's say teen students. And how many do we want? So we want to have 10 present perfect versus simple past gap fill exercises with multiple choice, B2 level teen students. And let's see what ChatGPT gives. So this is what ChatGPT gives for us. Okay, this is the multiple choice. Not so bad, but this is for Kahoot, so we want to have not 2 choices, we want to have 4 choices. Now give me 4 choices instead of 2. So now we have the 4 choices like you want for the Kahoot. These are the sentences. It's always good to double check your sentences. ChatGPT does make mistakes, but let's say for the sake of being quick that everything is correct, and we're going to use these sentences to use for our Kahoot. So now we have this, which doesn't look so much as the Kahoot that we want. So we have to put it in the Kahoot template. So I'll show you how that is done. So here we have our Kahoot quiz template. So you have the question, maximum 120 characters. You have answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4. You have the time, how much time you want, 20 seconds, 30, 60, 5, 10, and then the correct answer. So what we want now is we want to have this table, and we want to use this table as the output for ChatGPT. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the table here, and we'll copy and paste it into our ChatGPT. So now we are in a ChatGPT. We have the questions that we created before. What we need to do is make it in the template, because otherwise we have to copy paste everything into the template and we're still doing too much work. So what we're going to do is use the table to output the sentences, use the use 30 for all the time limits, and for correct answer just the number of the answer, not the whole answer. And let's see what it does now. So now it's using all the information from before and trying to put it into the table. First time it'll take some time for it to do this. So it's creating the table nicely. As you can see, we have our table now. This is it. This is our table that we have. All we have to do now is copy paste these things into the template of Kahoot. So we'll select, we'll copy, and we'll paste them in the Kahoot. Next, all we need to do is just copy paste the table from ChatGPT in the table from Kahoot. So now we're back at the Kahoot. We're going to select these things and we'll paste all the answers. So now, as you can see, we have a nice Kahoot template. All the information is filled in. And the next thing we have to do, of course, is give it a name, because it's just template right now. So let's save this as the present perfect versus simple past Kahoot. So we can find it, and we save it. We use it as a Excel format. It needs to be an Excel format. XXL, cool, that's good. And now the next thing that we need to do is just import this template in the Kahoot, and we are done. And don't forget to like, because it really helps spread the video to all those other teachers around the world. And why not subscribe? Because in the future I will be making a lot more videos on how to save time and make your classes a lot more fun and engaging. So now we are here again at our Kahoot that we're trying to create. So we're going to click on Add Question. Import spreadsheet. This time we're not going to download because we already have the template, but we're going to select the one that we've created, which is the present perfect versus simple past, and it's there. And then we're going to upload it. Everything is okay, and it just says Add Questions. And now we have our 10 questions from ChatGPT in our Kahoot, just like this. The only thing we still need to do is, for some reason, delete the first question, because this is empty. So we'll delete that one. And of course, we need to give this Kahoot a name. So present perfect versus simple past. Present perfect versus simple past practice. And that's it, and we are done. If you want, of course, you can add some media to it, you can add some pictures to it, things like this to make it a Kahoot a bit more interesting, but you are done, and the only thing you need to do is kind of save the Kahoot, and it's done. So now you have created your present perfect Kahoot in under than 2 minutes. Like I said, all the links and the prompts for ChatGPT are in the text below the video. Have a look, and it will help you create the Kahoots much easier. So now we are ready to play this Kahoot whenever you want to. You know how to do this. You do host live, and the game starts. And then you can play the Kahoot with your students. We're playing the classic mode because we're not paying for Kahoot. And then you can start playing the Kahoot with your students. Now, if you want to do the same in the future, just save the ChatGPT conversation, maybe give it a different name so you can remember it. Now, ChatGPT knows what we want. So the next thing that we need to do is save this chat. I mean, it's already saved, but let's rename it. Let's rename this chat for create Kahoot chat. So this is the create Kahoot chat. So now when we create some other ones, so for example, give me 10 phrasal verbs on shopping. We have the 10 phrasal verbs on shopping here. And then the next thing we have to do is again put them in the table. First of all, let's say make multiple choice exercises and put them in the table. And now Kahoot knows what needs to be done. I mean, ChatGPT knows what needs to be done, and it's creating again 10 multiple choice exercises for you to use on phrasal verbs. And again, you need to copy paste it into the template, save it. You need to upload it, of course, and you need to save your Kahoot. But now ChatGPT knows how to create Kahoots for you, and the only thing you have to do is use your imagination to create the Kahoots that you want, and ChatGPT does all the rest for you. And this is how you create a Kahoot with ChatGPT under 2 minutes.